And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 12. The coach pushes him back into the end zone. Two-back set, quarterback flanks by the backs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together.
Football comes out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
They'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception. It falls incomplete. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away and they get some positive yards.
Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications for it. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. On the back 9 of the season, let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team. And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
When the quarterback's forced out of bounds, it'll count as a sack by this defense.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job getting him out of bounds.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, what a grab. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Rodgers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That's real winner. It's Rodgers. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They'll to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football. This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. For the single back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Sticking with the running game. How's the spin move? An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35.
Chris, I don't know, there's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Nobody open downfield, and just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The returner is tackled by this game coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This defense makes some adjustments to get a stop. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me we'd have a long...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown.
Refs, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Give it to the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Russell. On the run, he'll let it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Second down after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. That's caught. It's Edwards. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Breaks an open space. Muscles past the defender. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out the catch made. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Not necessarily something you would recommend. When you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
Now momentum is scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Running back with the football. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at midfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
The defense is so caught up with this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down in the field up at the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the left side. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Russell. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Quick catch over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Third and short. They'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hey, listen, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He goes nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The offense facing a tough conversion. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but it'll be open. The Dogs will line up to put it away. Fair catch made at the 20. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard C.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Powering through.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play with backs. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. There's a nice ball, but it's intercepted. He steps out. That's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. You bring him down after a short game there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. They'll kick it away here. The returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now a carry here for the fullback. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Might have felt they could catch the defense off guard by running with fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
And that catch is hauled in. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quick completion to the tight end. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Shotgun formation. There's an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is rolling down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Brought down, but is past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Slangs a quick throw. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball as he's hit.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here, not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Nice grab. It's Rodgers. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher in coverage.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Runs through the defender. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. extra point up and good. Makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Single. Check. Blue 82 monster in. Red 29.
Dropping back. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. A good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing into the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown.
Man, I love this because I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all when the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looking to try to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.